in the refrigerator and keep it outside, it melts, isn't it? What happens when you take a hot cup of water and keep it for some time? It cools. How all this process happens? It is because of heat transfer. Heat transfer are of three types like conduction, convection and radiation. So Newton devised the law of cooling called as Newton's law of cooling. Now we shall see about Newton's law of cooling. In this, the rate of loss of heat is directly proportional to the difference in temperature between the body and the surroundings. This can be written as dq by dt is proportional to minus of T minus Ts. For example, when you are taking a cup of coffee and you are allowing it to cool, what happens? After some times, it attains to its room temperature. This is the process of heat transfer as the time passes, and that is dq by dt, where d is the rate of heat transfer, dq by dt is the rate of heat transfer, and T minus Ts, where T is the temperature of the body and Ts is the temperature of the surroundings. Now, we shall plot a graph explaining this law. dq by dt is proportional to minus T minus Ts. Explaining this Newton's law of cooling, we shall plot a graph. Time is a known quantity, so we are taking it in the x-axis in seconds, and temperature is the unknown quantity, and we are taking it in the y-axis in degree Celsius. And this is the origin, and we can take the values of temperature as 10 degree, 20 degree Celsius, 30 degree up to 100 degree Celsius, and the values of time to be 30, 60, 80 and up to 240 seconds. Now, initially the coffee is very hot, so the temperature is maximum, that is at 100 degree Celsius, and you are keeping it for some time, and after time passes, the temperature lowers as the time passes. As the time increases, the temperature also lowers until it reaches the room temperature. Room temperature, it varies from 28 degrees Celsius to 32. For instance, let us consider the room temperature to be 28 degrees Celsius. And it reaches the temperature. This is Ts, the room temperature or the temperature of the surroundings. So this implies this law, and the negative sign in this indicates that the amount of heat which is lost as the time passes. Okay. Now we shall go into derivation now. So let us consider an object which is having a mass m, a specific heat capacity. Specific heat capacity Yes. Specific heat capacity means the amount of heat required to rise the temperature by 1 degree Celsius. Okay, for the time of 1 second. This is called a specific heat capacity, and the change in temperature is dt, and change in time we will take it as dt. We can write the heat change or the heat transfer dq is equal to m S dt. This is the change in temperature. Now dividing on both the sides. This is equation 1. Dividing on both the sides, dq by dt equal to ms dt by dt. Now the Newton's law of cooling. We shall equate this with the Newton's law of cooling. Newton's law of cooling is dq by dt is proportional to minus of T minus Ts. Now removing this proportionality constant, we get dq by dt equal to minus A T minus Ts. Now I am equating this with the specific heat capacity we already obtained, that is dq by dt equal to ms dt by dt. Equating these two. This is equation 3 and this is equation 2. Now equating these two, ms dt by dt equal to minus A T minus Ts. Now I am bringing and cross multiplying, I am bringing it here. What we will get? dt by T minus Ts equal to minus A by ms dt, right? Integrating on both the sides from 0 to infinity. So 1 by T minus Ts, it will become as ln T minus Ts equal to an integral of dt. This term is constant. So minus A by ms, integral of dt is T. And the integration constant is B1. Okay. Now I am taking this ln symbol to the other side. So T minus Ts will be equal to e power minus A by mst plus B1. Further, we can simplify this e power x plus a form. We can write as e power x into e power a. Like that we can write here T minus Ts equal to e power minus a by mst dot e power minus b1. Okay. Now we are writing this e power minus b1 term to be b2 for convenience. So T will be equal to, I am taking this minus Ts on the other side. So it will become Ts plus e power minus a by mst and b2. Instead of e power minus b1, it is b2. So this is the equation for Newton's law of cooling. Temperature of the tea before cooling and after it reaches the room temperature. Newton's law of cooling. dq by dt is proportional to minus T minus Ts, where dq by dt is change in heat or loss of heat with respect to temperature is proportional to minus T minus Ts. dq by dt, rate of loss of heat of the body. T minus Ts, temperature difference between the body and the surroundings. T is the temperature of the body and Ts is the temperature of the surroundings. And now when we see plot the graph between the temperature in degree Celsius along y-axis and time in second along x-axis. We are plotting the graph between them, and at the point 100 degree Celsius, that is at first the temperature is higher, so and then after sometimes when you are allowing it to cool, the graph comes down and it stops after it reaches the room temperature Tc. Here you can see the exact plotting of the Newton's law of cooling. Actually, some of the terms from Newton's law of cooling. What is dt? dt is change in temperature. What is T? T is temperature of the body. And what is Ts? Ts is the temperature of the surroundings. What is S? S is the specific heat capacity. And what is dq? dq is the change in heat. And what is m? m is the mass of the object. And what is the differentiation of ln T minus Ts? It is 1 by T minus Ts. And what is the value of e power x plus a? This e power x dot e power a. And what is dt? dt is change in time. And what is integral of dt? Integral of dt is t plus constant of integration b1. Thank you. Now we shall see a problem for Newton's law of cooling. A body cools from 70 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius in 5 minutes. Temperature of surroundings is 20 degrees Celsius. Its temperature after next 10 minutes is. Newton's law of cooling, we already know that. We saw as dq by dt. Here it is given as d theta by dt. That is equal to minus k theta minus theta. So putting the given values of the situations in the formula, we get 70 minus 50 by 5 is equal to minus k into 70 minus 20, which is k value is 2 by 25. Now cooling body at 50 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. Then the temperature after 10 minutes be T. So 50 minus T by 10 equal to 2 by 25 into 50 minus 20. So on calculating, you find the value of the temperature to be 26 degrees Celsius. So this is one of the application of Newton's law of cooling. So answer the following evaluation questions. The law of cooling was devised by. Write the formula for Newton's law of cooling. Derive Newton's law of cooling. How will the temperature of a hot body after some time? Write all these questions. Thank you.